Hello there, I'm Tim and he's John, and this is a game.
This is Factorio.
This is Factorio, apparently. He sprung another one on me cold.
Yes, this is a game.
What are we looking at here?
What do you think this game's about?
Is a little bloke? Is it a robot?
Nope.
Oh, sprites.
I know.
Is that sprites?
It's sprites.
My God, have we taken the wrong turning and gone back to 2000?
It makes me really happy at sprites.
Sprites.
Yes.
Look at him. Look at him with his at least 8 frames of animation.
This is a game about building stuff.
Okay.
We've got some copper there.
So we're running around a big sort of grassy plain. There's some little ponds or lakes there.
Annoyingly, there's loads of trees. Annoyingly, the copper's quite far away from
Mini-map in the corner.
oil. What have we got here?
Is this some sort of city builder type of thing, is it?
Oh no, it's better than that.
Oh, okay.
More copper
So you're running
there,
around,
more oil.
Look in the trees. I think you should chop down a tree with your fists.
Iron.
Okay.
Okay, you want me to cut down a tree with my fist?
Yes, punch the tree to death to make industry. He's got a stick. Fantastic. Okay, we've got some wood. Next we need a rock, and we can build a trebuchet.
It's true, actually.
Have we got an enemy? What's going on? Who is this guy? Why is he here?
Right, this is a guy who wanders around,
Yeah.
collects stuff like stone.
Yeah. Clank, 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 clank.
Clank, clank, clank. I just need a couple of stones, so
Okay.
if we fill while
I'm going to have to fill them, right? Okay. So how's your week been?
It's been quite good.
Yeah. I've been off for 2 weeks, off of the show because of commitments and illnesses. But I'm back now.
I replaced you with Giles Brandreth. But
Yes, which is why I came back. I couldn't allow that to happen.
I'm seriously considering doing the Giles Brandreth thing.
Anyway, so you got a rock.
Yep.
Let's talk about the game. No research being conducted, it says.
No, I need to do some research. So,
Press T to start a new research. Rolling stock.
Wrong button. There may be trains later.
Oh no! See, already I'm thinking, why does this need to exist? Because we have Minecraft.
No, because
This is going to be a fundamental question you need to answer.
Minecraft isn't about making factories.
Okay, this is about making a factory.
Yeah.
Okay, out of rock and trees that you've battered to death with a stick.
Oh, we need more stone.
Stone furnace. Oh, it's got dark.
It has got dark.
But you've got some kind of cone-based light vision thing going on there.
Right, so what we do is we need a bit more stone.
Yeah. I'm sort of looking at the UI and thinking you've sprung another early access thing on me, haven't you?
I have indeed sprung another early access thing on you.
Yeah, that's definitely a programmer UI. Presumably there's a graphic designer who, once one of the stretch goals has been reached or something.
Having a bit of a cry.
I don't know, there's something to be said for simplicity there.
So what we could do is we could put...
So you're trying to make a stone furnace. You've no idea where you're going with all this.
Let's not put that down yet. Let's take...
Burner mining drill.
Yes, let's put the mining drill.
Ah! Machinery, liberating us from endless toil.
Yes.
Until it uprises and kills us all.
There's a tree in the way.
You're stood in the way, I think. This would be easier to see what was going on at night. You need to build a street light next.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, that is one of many things on the tech tree I need to build.
This might be a long podcast. So where we're starting at the Stone Age and sort of working forwards.
We are indeed.
Okay. So
Okay, right.
about a year and a half.
If we put this down there,
semiconductors. Yep.
needs fuel.
Needs fuel.
Let's put some of that in there, and that'll go away and have to start mining.
Chug, 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 chug. Okay.
And out the front,
where's our minerals?
Out the front, minerals will come out.
Okay.
Which I can pick up.
You probably need to put that on a conveyor belt.
So, yes.
There's a picture of a forklift truck there. I think you should make a forklift truck to tootle about. Or a robot. Even better. Okay. I see, right. Yes. So now you can stand there instead of next to the machine.
Right, so now we've got that there. We're going to want one of these eventually.
Yeah.
Which, again, is going to...
You need an automatic log chopping down machine as well to get the fuel automation going. Probably, if such a thing exists.
So we take that and put that in there, and that will start making steel plates.
With buzzsaws for hands, whatever. Okay. That's good.
But...
You're having to shovel still. You need to connect your... Oh no, it's happening, is it?
Yeah.
Right.
But this is a bit boring because this needs an awful lot of me actually interacting and doing stuff.
We don't like that. I remember your experiments in Minecraft to make it an entirely non-interactive experience.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take that, we're going to pick that up.
Yeah.
And we're going to put one of these down.
Which is a what? Is that a killer robot?
It's a robot arm.
Robot arm?
And we're going to put that.
That's quite clever. Like that idea.
There.
Alright. They both need fuel.
They do.
So now you need to spend all your time chopping down trees instead of moving iron ore from conveyor
we
belt.
might automate that.
Okay.
Yes, and so now I get some wood.
Yeah. It's far too much hitting things with sticks going on at the moment.
There is. I should probably make a pick.
You got a gun down in the corner.
I do indeed have a gun.
Is there aliens about to zerg your base? I say base. It's quite a generous.
And now we're automated.
Right. You just have to keep filling it with fuel forever.
Yes.
Yeah. So what are we making? What does these plates then become?
Well, these plates, you've got this thing here where you can create lots and lots of things.
Yeah. So kill a robot tab.
So if we were to make that, we can make a boiler.
Okay. You need a load of materials you don't have of.
Yes, I don't have any more. Now the interesting thing is when you create something, it'll auto make every part of it.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about having to build hundreds of different steps.
Yeah. I see. Okay, so yeah. More fuel.
More.
Keep chopping them trees down. Progress is hungry.
I am so fed up with doing that.
Your machines and your incessant demands must cease.
So take that, we take that, we take that.
So you're going to lose it and go back to a hunter-gatherer existence any minute now.
Oh, I've done that.
Oh, there's some things.
So actually we need another one of those, so we need more stone to get that. Always need stone.
Yeah. So more drills means more ability to mine more minerals, which means you can make more drills. So you're somewhat cyclical objectives here.
It is. And so that's the basics.
Yeah. Okay.
So
It's a sort of quaint kind of thing.
So if we then go to load game and we go to...
have you done some prep?
I did some prep.
Oh, fantastic.
And you start getting...
That's such a relief.
This is my completely badly designed...
Oh, wow, what's that thing in the middle? Some sort of reactor.
It's my steam engine.
Steam engine.
Making electricity.
Ah. Okay, so you're already onto the electrical era, so what, 1800s now, looking at it?
So down here, this is not the best laid out
telegraph
factory.
poles, look at that.
Down here we have my coal mine.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes coal.
Yeah.
Puts it on here.
Yeah. Oh, you can ride your own...
Yeah.
Oh, that's rather good.
And this
you need
goes...
a little golf cart or a monorail or something.
I definitely need to add a train. Yeah. And it puts it into this box, which is now almost full of...
boxes full of resources.
Which I'll put into the boiler, which takes water from down here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go.
And turns it to steam to make electricity. Now you have to link them up with these telegraph poles with this rather nifty little...
Okay, that also snaps on.
Yeah,
lovely.
That's cool.
It's up a national grid sort of thing.
And so here we're making...
where does the uranium enrichment happen?
Much farther down the tip.
It probably does, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Combat.
Yeah, I can make guns and stuff. I may be playing on passive because why would you want to have combat?
Is there a combat mode? Yeah, being just constantly attacked by monsters or whatever would get a bit irritating if you're mostly trying to make a cool factory.
Yeah, they just turn up and get in the way. This is my...
What's that do?
This is me attempting automation. I haven't finished building the second-hand side. But if we look here and we give that...
This is all very, very reminiscent of the base you showed me in Minecraft.
Yeah. So if we take that and we give it... We've got none.
Yep. Steel furnace, okay.
Yep, so we need some of those.
The old iron plates that we saw earlier.
Yep. Do I want iron plates in there? I can't remember. So put iron plates in there.
Yeah. What is it?
And that makes cogs.
Do? Oh, okay.
And we put some copper plates in there. This takes copper plates and cogs.
Yeah. Turns them into...
Turns it into... Come on. You can
Stopwatches. Grandfather clocks.
No, it's better than that.
Steam train.
Come on. Any time now.
Whatever it is, it's quite highly precise work. There it is. Health potions, obviously. What?
It says it's a potion.
A potion of copper.
Which you then go to here and put it in there. And this is how you do your research.
That's a lab.
What was the research button again?
T.
T.
I remember from the previous thing.
And now, see, what you have to do is you have to unlock new technologies.
Right.
Like I've been unlocking lots and lots of stuff that I can do.
Yeah.
You could have optics, say, and that'll need 15 probably minutes and 10 of those red ones.
The red potions.
Which took 1 bit of metal and 1 bit of copper.
Right.
And you can also have ones that take
Which
the blue
then
ones.
allows... What's the allows thing? That's the new...
So that allows me to research those technologies. And
so you get...
means I can then make lamps.
Okay.
So if I do that, it'll go off and
right.
it'll use up these and do the research. So that's quite fun.
So have you got lamps yet?
No.
I see.
So
when it gets dark, you're going to be just wandering around all this dangerous threshing machinery.
I hit terminal boredom before I got to making the lamps. Because at this,
a huge recommendation.
Because at this point, the problem with the game comes.
Okay.
Which is
not a problem. It's an opportunity.
Not the opportunity. It's a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
And the only way to even make it remotely interesting at this point would be to be constantly attacked.
Yeah.
Because it's making a perfect machine, which is that joyful feeling that's brilliant, and everyone likes making the perfect machine.
I mean, I've often, a lot of RTS games, I find myself quite annoyed there is no just play with no enemies type mode, so I can experiment and explore with all the structures and construction and so on. And I sometimes wonder if Minecraft could do without combat as well. Particularly with the more advanced mod stuff when you're sort of tinkering.
Well, you've got creative mode that'll do that.
Yeah, I suppose that's very much it, yeah. Plus the bed thing lets you skip to morning, which means most of the monsters go away. So where are you off to now? You're running for it.
Is
there something on the mini-map? There's a lava pool or something.
I'm stuck on a tree.
Yeah.
Up here we've got...
Running.
Ah,
there we go. Huge amounts of copper.
Past the huge amounts of copper.
Does the resources deplete?
No.
Ah, okay, so that copper and coal and stuff you found at the start, they'll go forever.
That'll keep me going forever, yeah.
See, that could be an interesting way to make the game a bit more challenging. Add a sort of element of difficulty to it that's not perhaps here.
I'm running through a woods and I keep getting stuck on trees.
I can see you heading for big red things on the mini-map there.
What's the red things?
What's the red things? Is it the enemy? Oh! Oh my god!
And you can die.
Right. Okay, so now we have a purpose. You need to work on like cogs and stuff until you have a big alien killing robot.
Yeah.
Okay. Map exchange string. What's that do?
Probably best not to ask. Yeah, so that's basically the game. And what you end up doing is you make this perfect machine. You lay it out properly, which is what I haven't done here.
Yeah. Well, that's part of the of the game, isn't it?
And you make it so it comes in with as much resources, turns it into plates, and goes into the assembly machines, which makes the next step.
And
you automate stuff, and it's really fun. And I really like it. And when it's actually finished, I think it's going to be a fantastic.
So let's talk about that then. Yeah, there's a certain amount of rough and ready to the UI that could perhaps do with a bit of work. But
it could deal with graphic designer on the menus for sure.
Yeah.
But the actual art
style... Is it
style,
still being worked on?
Yeah, it's active development.
So that sort of thing can be added later, certainly.
And it's got the fantastically retro thing, although if you go into the graphics options, which I know it's something that I despise, you can turn multi-sampling on, and all that does is blur the graphics and makes it look worse. So I think he's actually trolling people who like running with the most anti-aliasing.
Anti-aliasing on sprites, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it just makes the game look rubbish.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It's got that look, that...
What are those puddles? That oil and
That's
things?
oil, yeah. It's got that late 90s adventure.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily an impediment. I mean, look at Terraria. That's a very sort of deliberately retro-y type of experience, which has something of this. It's obviously a sideways platform.
I think what's interesting about this is it's gone for a retro look, which is that Command and Conquer time.
Yes,
and
I'm definitely thinking old school RTS.
Yeah, and the Icewind Dale type.
In a way, that too.
For some reason, that's an area which has been completely ignored. It's not gone for the pixel art, what people invariably badly call 8-bit art.
Yeah, I get a bit tired of that. You see it too much, I think.
So it's interesting they've gone for something new and different, and I love it for that. And it's.
I'm wondering if that makes it. I don't want to sort of denigrate the effort gone into it or anything, of course, but is it easier to put together something like this than start with a 3D engine and start building maps and levels and zones? And
I think it depends on your level of ability. If you were just using one of the main game engines like Unreal, I think it would be harder to do something like this.
Okay.
But if you weren't, and you were using...
It's certainly a unique style, yeah. I don't think I've seen anything quite like this elsewhere.
Yeah, so...
and that tech tree's very compelling, yeah.
Yeah, that tech tree goes on for
I'm a
ages.
sucker for tech trees, yeah.
And you...
Landmines, yeah. Yes, here we go, yeah. So having seen that vast alien encampment up at the north there, I think perhaps some of the railways.
Yeah. And you have trains, and you have signals, and you have decision-making to be made, and
But how much of that is relevant in effectively attacking that base up at the top, or is it that going to be a question of just doing whatever the equivalent Zerg rush is?
Oh, for that you'd just be making better weapons and putting defences up so they couldn't attack.
Do you get robot tanks and things, or is it just you always with your own equipment?
It's multiplayer.
Yeah. But can you make
you can make vehicles and stuff. I don't know if you can make automated troops. That
you don't actually get units.
I don't
more
actually
about
know.
Powering you up. And
it's about making stuff, not defeating.
Creating
so it's about making a defensive factory rather than making an offensive factory. Although the way I do play that's why to a game, it would be an offensive factory as its turret creeps its way across the map.
I have to admit that was pretty much how I dealt with Command and Conquer in the day. Just keep dropping base plates further and further up walls and whatever, and then just once you got the wall near enough, you can put a whole load of turrets that can cover his base, and then it just goes downhill for him after that. Can you imagine doing something very similar here? Would be easy,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, it's a really interesting idea that's executed. Yay, optics are done.
Aha, lasers next.
No, I can do trains next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the idea is incredibly nicely done. And put
back
together.
it up with the cogs.
Yeah.
Too many cogs. Should make something that uses hundreds of cogs.
Or just not make that many cogs.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Or put them in a box so no one notices I'm backing up on cogs.
So there's a certain elegancy of efficiency
to
be
there
achieved
is.
here, which you
something that I'm completely failing at this game with is the making it look elegant. Because you really do want it to look elegant, and this is the opposite of elegant.
Is there much in the way of decorative bits and pieces as well, or is it all utilitarian?
It's mainly utilitarian. Oh, there's pollution as well.
Oh, okay.
Because of all the stuff I'm doing, it's actually polluting everything.
Which could have some sort of game effect, I guess.
If I look at the map there, it's quite cool. Which has a certain amount of effect, but I'm not entirely sure if it's...
It has the feel of a sort of fascinating puzzle rather than a game as such.
Well, that's...
I mean, I don't want to get into all that wankery about what is a game and all the rest of it, but this is certainly something that you tinker with rather than actively try and beat.
That's one of the concerns I have. It's an idea first and then a game, I think.
Yeah.
And while that idea is fantastic and it's brilliant to build something, and I'm very glad that I can build stuff in it.
Perhaps a thrilling narrative adventure can be built onto the top of it, or something.
It doesn't really have...
Does it need it?
No, but it doesn't have that reason to keep you coming back to it, apart from I am building this thing.
I mean, for me, I'd want to race in there and open up that tech tree and try one of everything. And at that point, I think, once I'd seen it all, as it were, and explored the content, I wonder if...
And the problem with tech tree is it takes a while to research this stuff. And so...
Well, that's not a problem in itself. That sort of paces the gameplay out.
So once you've automated, what I'm doing here, that's for the red ones. These are going to be automating the blue ones.
Right.
Because, desperately need to automate the things to go in there to keep the research going.
Yeah.
So once you've got that, then of course you need to automate the actually building of stuff. Because
it's the fundamental way you end up playing almost every sort of city builder, empire builder, RTS type thing is you tend to build it on modular blocks. Once you have your ratios set, you then stamp that collection of buildings out. You need one of these for every one of those, then 3 of those feed into one of those, and eventually you get a little subunit built out of those bits. And then you just keep copy pasting it across the map until you've won.
Yeah.
So how relevant that is to this, I don't know.
It's relatively relevant, I think. But
it would certainly occupy you in a pleasant manner for quite some time, I think.
Oh,
if you like that sort of thing, which I think I do. Yeah.
At the moment, I'm giving this, using the new standard of game length.
Yeah.
This is at least 3 the orders.
3 the orders. Okay.
At least that.
Yeah, I think
but
that's probably
a
more
lot
like
more
6
if you
orders,
keep going.
to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a very fun game, and if you're looking,
I think you should try it with the combat turned on. I think.
Yeah. No.
How integral is that to getting stuff done? Is the challenge in the game made by trying to struggle forward to create this thing while still being attacked?
I think that's where a lot of the struggle is, but unfortunately that whole struggle aspect annoys me because I just want to be building at that point.
Yeah.
I want to be able to opt into those things.
Plus, I suppose learning how it all works is a sort of dry run.
Yes.
Quite useful too.
Yeah, for the time when I do my properly
do
built one, which you look at some of the stuff people have built online, and they've built these fantastic factories. Which
that does look quite rudimentary.
Completely
what you've got there,
automated, and
but do they look good too?
Oh yes,
that's the thing. Yeah, symmetry and so.
Yeah, all the symmetry. And You have conveyor belts completely full of stuff going in.
Yeah, no backed up cogs, no wasted empty belts.
Yeah, everything's always moving and full, and it's always processing properly.
Yeah.
But yes, and also, yes, I know this is the worst designed Steam engine
there's
ever.
a different sort of challenge available there then, is trying to create the most elegant and efficient machine possible.
Yeah, there's so much depth in this that I think it really is worthwhile.
It does look like,
and it's one of those games that anyone who's watching this now knows whether or not they want to play it or not.
You could tell just by looking at this whether this is your thing or not.
Yeah, so you don't really need a review of this game. You're just going to know. So
here we are. We're showing it.
Completely
make your own mind up.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is.
So where do we get it?
You do a Google search for it. Go to its website.
Oh, okay. It's not a Steam thing.
It's not on Steam at the moment.
Just
probably will be.
Just doing
at
it
some
out
point,
of his own little website there. Okay.
Yeah. Why bother with Steam at this point?
And is it a free thing?
No, you have to pay money for it. But I've got enough orders worth of.
Oh no, not criticising. I was just wondering how much it is and where we get it. You know, the pretending we're a consumer type show thing.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't pretend that.
All right.
So
with that, we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.